Hi, welcome to this video. In this video, we will see how to install softwares in Linux and how to run a web server and how to launch a static web page. Okay, and we will also see how to configure security groups. Let me first log into my AWS account, then I will show you. Okay, let me write AWS console. AWS console, sign in. I have already created the account. Sign in using root user email. Okay, here I have to give my email ID and password. Now I have logged in to my AWS account. Here you can see today I am taking the region as Mumbai South, AP South 1. Okay, the region is Mumbai, Asia Pacific. Now I'll go to EC2. So no instances are running. So here you can see monthly usage, so many hours left. You can check here. If you exceed the free tier limit, then you will be charged. Okay. Launch instance. From here you instance running, nothing is. From here you can also click. Here we will launch instance, new instance. Launch instance. Name and tags. Okay. Linux YouTube, and we will choose Amazon Linux. All the Red Hat commands will run. You can also choose Ubuntu, but I will choose here Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux, it's free tier eligible, architecture 64-bit, then instance type t2.micro, it's also free tier eligible. Others are chargeable. You can see others are chargeable. T2 medium, T2 large, because here CPU, memory all are different. Here 1 CPU and 1 GB memory. Okay. Now key pair. So new key, already 2 key pairs are available, but I will create a new one. Create a new key pair. Give the name as Linux YouTube. Key pair type RSA. Private key file format PEM. Create key pair. Key pair is created to log in using SSH client like PuTTY or MobaXterm. Here we will use web UI, but you need to, if you want, you can download it. Create key pair. Okay, it's downloaded. Linux YouTube, same name as there, that's why it's showing Linux YouTube 2.pm. Okay, so memory is 8 GB, and here you can see the summary. Number of instances 1. Here you can also, if here you can also write 2 and 2 instances will be started, 2 instance will run. If you put 2, then for now we need only 1 instance. In later section we will show how to run 2 instances and how to communicate between these 2 instances. Software image T2 micro, this much, then launch instance. Remember the region is Asia Pacific. So if you are, when you terminate the instance, you need to remember in which region you have created the instance. Okay, so view all instances. Here you can see it's Linux YouTube, it's running. Okay, now how to connect? Here you can click connect. You can connect using EC2 instance connect or SSH client. You will go for this option. Okay, the default username is EC2 user and public IP is this one. Okay, instance ID, this one is instance ID. Okay, now click connect. See, this one is public IP, this one is private IP. Okay, user is EC2 user. Now we will go to root user, sudo su root. Okay, root user home folder. Okay, if we do ls here, see nothing is there, no file is there. So to create a directory we need to write mkdir test. Okay, so if we put ls we can see test. So to go inside the directory we have to write cd test. Okay, so here ls nothing is there, we will create touch a.txt, b.txt and c.txt. Okay, so if you will put ls we can see a.txt, b.txt and c.txt. Okay, so how to install a software? One software is there, it's a tree. So let me install tree. To see the tree view, yum, as it's Red Hat, so the command will be yum install tree. Okay, let's wait for some time. See, tree software is available in package manager. Here is this okay? Yes. Okay, so if we run the command tree, we can see tree view. Let me make it bigger. Okay, so it will be easier to view. Okay, this one is I think perfect. Okay, so cd dot dot. Okay, we came to root directory, root user home directory. Okay, now I will show you how to run web server. Okay, we will create one HTML page and we will run on this machine. Okay, for that we need to install yum install stpd. Okay, you can write -y so that it will not ask us whether you want to install it or not. Directly it will install. Okay, it's installing. Okay, already installed. So to check we can write systemctl status httpd. See, service is inactive, active, inactive. Okay, here we can write systemctl start httpd. Okay, so again if we will check the status, we will see server configured, listening on port 80. Okay, so we will go to this IP, copy in browser, I will open it. What will happen? It will not open because security group will not allow it to open because it's blocked. To check, you need to come to security. here in security, here you see this security group has been assigned. Click on it, security group. Here you will see inbound rules and outbound rules. In inbound rules, only SSH, that is port number 22, is open. We can connect to this machine only on SSH port number 22. Outbound rules, all traffic, the machine can access all. But inbound rule, only port 22 is open. So click edit inbound rule, add rule. Here you can select HTTP because it's running on port 80, anywhere IPv4, save rule. Okay. So we gave the permission to access port 80. See, it's showing it works. To run our web page, we need to go cd where www html. Okay. Here we need to create vi index.html. Using vi editor, we will write content. Okay. Now here I'll write the HTML. Okay. So here I have already created a custom HTML page. Okay, let me open this. Copy. Now we'll go to vi editor, then we will paste. Okay. So how to come out? Escape colon WQ. So we have changed the index.html. Now if we will go, see, we have our web page is running. So anybody who comes to this URL, comes to this IP address, can access this. So after the course, after this class, I will delete this instance so that it will not be accessible. But if somebody will hit this now, then you can see our page. See, all these things we will cover in our YouTube classes. AWS, Azure, GCP, Jenkins, GitHub, all these things we will cover. Okay, that's it for today. Now I will terminate the instance. For that, we need to go to dashboard, instances running, select instance. Always remember the region. If you open one instance in Mumbai, then in Mumbai region you will see that instance. So Linux YouTube, here instance test, terminate, you can terminate from here. Okay, terminate. See, it's sorting down. No running instances, it's sorting down, it will terminate. So that's it for today's class. In next we will see S3 bucket creation and storage in AWS. Thank you.